We just talked to fake name Emily with asking for a friend. Would I love your thoughts? 99338 to text or call 877-995-4681. While we're getting you on hold, our friend Shelby Sauce hanging out this week. Sauce, you heard asking for a friend. What are your thoughts?
I mean, she did wait 6 months to tell him.
Yes.
So, I mean, maybe he just thought he'll bring it up for 6 months, maybe give her a little grief. But yeah, I mean, if he can't move on, he did stay with you. If he can't move on and like forgive her and then stop bringing it up, then maybe it's just time to, maybe you guys shouldn't be together.
Well, that's the thing. So if you cheated a year ago and waited 6 months to tell, I would have a hard time believing that it was only one time if you waited 6 months to tell me.
Exactly. And I don't know. I also just think that if they wanted to work on it, and you can't move forward if you keep bringing it up either. So maybe it's not meant to be.
Yeah, that's a good point. I've always, like, my thought on cheating is, like, her friends probably know. So if I was that dude, just having to wonder how many people know I was cheated on. And like, if you go to parties or you have, I mean, so past 6 months, right? So you for sure probably had a Christmas party, had a Friendsgiving, had New Year's, and wondering who there knew you were cheated on, and you're just the babbling idiot who thinks everything's fine.
It's embarrassing. I mean? It's embarrassing because I've been on that side where everyone knew that I was being cheated on and nobody told me. And then you go out and you're like, I can't trust anybody. So then you start second guessing yourself.
Yeah, it's tough. It's tough. I think like he probably does want to forgive, but that's like when you get cheated on, I think that's a huge breaker of trust. I don't know. Let me go in Clinton. Chelsea, good morning.
Good morning.
Your thoughts with asking for a friend. What do you want to say?
I mean, you and Shelby just hit it on the head. Of course, it's the 6 months, you know, she told him and it was a year ago. That would be big for me.
Yeah.
You waited to tell me, and I would want to know straightforward. But if you can't move on and forgive that person, you guys shouldn't be together. Like, you decided to stay. You had the choice when she told you to leave. You can't keep bringing it up. And if you do, you need to have a discussion about it, and that's the final discussion, and you decide from there.
Yeah, I agree, Chelsea, because it is like if you truly say somebody's forgiven, then it's kind of like you forgave them. You got it's a little bit on you too. Chelsea, thank you for calling. Have a great day.
Of course, thank you.
Let me ask you this, Sauce, because 6 months, right? Do you think it makes a difference that in those 6 months, again, he had to do probably Thanksgiving with family, Christmas with family, and then having to, like, not, I'm assuming maybe didn't tell family, but having to pretend everything is fine at those big events, and when your family is asking probably, when's the ring coming?
Oh, true.
That kind of like guilt, because I've had breakups over holidays where it's the worst. Like please God, nobody ask anything. That would give me anxiety.
I think that it probably just you're already feeling insecure when you get cheated on. At least for me, I felt pretty insecure when I've been cheated on multiple times. So I think for him, especially with the holidays and probably getting those questions, it probably has been bringing it up a lot more too. So I think, maybe try couples therapy, or y'all just aren't meant to be together.
Yeah, I agree. Let me go in D.C. Sadie, good morning.
Morning, how are you?
Doing well, thank you. So you were in the same spot. What happened?
Yeah, it was twice, actually. So, one of my exes, cheated on me, and he's an ex, but I still think about it, to this day, because it kind of sucks. It hurts knowing that, somebody could have did that to you. And, my current boyfriend, he didn't, sleep with anybody, but there were text messages, and I still think about it to this day. We're 5 years into the relationship, but it's hard, because then you're thinking, you're like, is he doing it still?
Sure.
You can't, you gotta it's hard to trust. And I still love him, and we're still together, and we're making it work, but there's always going to be that trust thing there. That's I can't fully trust him again. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I love him and I trust him a lot with everything in me, but regarding that, it's very hard.
Oh, I'm sure.
For her to say that, I don't think that's fair for him.
No, 100%, because it's that's a lot for somebody to take. And Sadie, let me just say, you deserve to be happy. I hope you are. And if this guy breaks your heart, Sadie, I'm going to kick him so hard in the shin, you won't be able to walk straight for a month.
Send us his Instagram.
Thank you. I'll definitely, I'll call you. I'll call you guys.
Sadie, thank you for calling. Have a great day.
Thank you so much. You too.
Bye. We'll have to get into this at some point this week, how good you are at finding people. There was a troll that was trolling me for years on Instagram. And just and not even just like mean, like an actual like online bully.
She was mean.
She had a generic name, and how Sauce found her in Atlanta before you were even there. And
Yes.
like what I'm gonna say that story for let's say it for What's Good Wednesday.
Okay, yeah.
If you want to do an asking for a friend, DMs are open at YMS Radio.